Hello, how y'all doing out there? This is John Total Flint Knapping, and I got sick about mid-January, and February, March, and April, and hadn't been able to do anything. I was in bed for or chair or bed, ridden probably for 7 weeks. I thought I had pinched nerves, had all kind of tests done. I talked about that on one of my other videos. I don't go into that, but come out I got rheumatoid arthritis. I can't see a rheumatologist until the 15th of April. It was the 30th, but they had appointment canceled. They got me down to the 15th, so I haven't been treated for it until I see one. But I have been given some medicine that relieves the pain. But I'm real weak. I'm extremely weak. I can't even walk a half a mile. My legs are just so weak. I can't pressure flake. I don't even know if I'm going to do this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to take it extremely slow for beginners and show you how to tackle problems and how to thin stuff. It's real thick. You come down here and hit just like this. Hitting this way. What this is going to do, it's going to turn this edge up so I can hit right in there. Whoop. Yep, I'm telling you that. Gotta stack my stuff up here to keep it from falling. Okay. Now, you can take a solid copper billet like this, and you can hit right there. You're gonna run something like that. But I'm telling you, if you want to thin something that's wide and get it as thin as you can, you got to move as much mass as possible and as fast as possible. So what I do on this situation, I'm gonna take this heavy joker and come down there and try to run it all the way over. Try to move as much mass as I can. Now I'm gonna hit this way. What this did is left me a ridge. I'm going to go real slow with this and try to explain it real slow. I'm already feeling the pain in my neck, the strain in it. But I got a ridge right here. Look at there. If I hit right there, it's going to run down it. Should go all the way to the end, and that's exactly what it did. Overshot the end. Now I've hit 2 times, and I've already got rid of that massive hump. Come back here. Hit like this. I'm not going to grind it because I'm hitting high up. There we go. Look what I took off of that. That's the main thing I'm trying to show you. I still got all of my width just about, and I'm really getting it thin. Now I'm going to come down here. Come over here, raise this edge up. There we go. Hitting down here. Now the other thing I want to show you, I'm going to take this just to raise this edge up, because that's so heavy my arm's getting so weak I can't hardly hold it right now. I have no strength at all. Okay, grind this. And another thing, you need to hit more straight in, like that. And drive your flakes all the way across while it's real thick. Try to run them all the way across if you can. And we're gonna get this joker as thin as we can get it before we lose a lot of width. So right here, I'm gonna straight across, run it just like this. I'm gonna take a little breath. appreciate all the prayers. I had a bunch of people praying for me and I really needed it. And I'm gonna tell you what, I was in a lot of pain for about 3 weeks. They were treating me for nerve pain. They thought I had a pinched nerve. They say I ain't going into it, and that medicine wasn't helping. Man, they kept changing medicine. None of it helped. Some of it give me bad side effects. I'm gonna try to come in here like this and break it in half like that. Now that's just because I'm out of practice. I promise you. I shouldn't have done that. I'm gonna show you what I did wrong and get it put back together. It way too high up on it. Way too high up. And it broke it in half. But I hope you understand, and it gives you a clue on using a heavy billet on something when you're trying to thread something that's real wide and thick. Same example right here. Look at that platform. Look at that. Tried to drive it all the way across, it didn't go. We're gonna work over the top this time. And another reason I broke it is because I hit too high up on it. It's because I'm out of practice, but it's because I'm so weak. I mean, my arm, I'm having a hard time holding this up. So I'm not very accurate with it. I sold my business to Dan Collins in Oklahoma. Dan Collins. C-O-L-L-I-O-N-S. Collins. I guess I spelled it right. I don't even remember how I spelled it. Anyway, it's Dan Collins. I don't know how I spelled it. I think I spelled it right. C-O-L-L-I-N-S. Collins, yeah. But anyway, I'm still going to sell preforms and stuff if I can ever get physically able to do it again. And I'm not going to sell rocks. I sold my saw. And I sold him a whole bunch of stuff. I sold him my big bandsaw, my kill, all of my kill. Now I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. I'm going to stop and take me a breather. Whew. Try to hit right here and run this across through there. Didn't go. Well, I'll tell you what, I can tell I'm green. Man, I didn't hit that no more where I wanted to than nothing. You lay off for about 3 months. I'm telling you, it takes a little while to get your accuracy back together. I'm going to see if I can shoot one across here. There we go. Went in there and there's a crack running right through there. Okay, that's 2 in a row. I told y'all I was getting pretty good, y'all didn't believe me. This is horrible. All right, here's the other one. We're gonna work on this one. I need to do this to get the exercise is what I need to do. This hammer's just a little too heavy. Not for what I'm doing. It could even be a little heavier, but it's too heavy for me, being as weak as I am. That's what I'm talking about running them across. Try to get them to go, man. Look at here. Well, that's a pretty piece come off that George side I broke. And this is the kind of stuff I'm gonna be selling, is these big plates like this. That one all the way up through there. See where that one went. That one all the way up through there. Do one more. I think I'm able to do one more. Not sure. Let's see what we got here. That ain't too good of an example there. Let's see if I. It really ain't either. That's still gonna make a good point. All that solid right through there. It's ready for a smaller billet too. Okay, I'm gonna try to cut through here. It took me 3 shots to hit where I wanted to hit. I was hitting too high up on it. My accuracy is just not there. Now let's see what we can do. I'm gonna try to run a good one across there, hitting that limestone. I hit the edge of that limestone right there. That broke my, kind of interfered with the shock waves on it. Come back this way and see what we can do. What we want to do right here is try to come across here. Come across here. Like that. Try to run as far as we can. Come back here and work over this side. Good one. I hope that helped y'all out on thinning stuff. When you get started, catch it. Try to move as much bass as possible. Use a heavier billet than you normally use probably. You can make it using a billet like this. You can work anything down. But the problem is, you're not going to start getting it thin until you get way down like this. I'm going to get it as thin as possible before I lose much width. I'm going to try to come right through here. There we go. My wife don't go on down here. I told her I was going to ride my riding lawnmower around and look around. She'd have a fit. She knew I was down there swinging this hammer. I'll be cramping up tonight. All right, we're going to try to take this up off here. Hope that helped you out. All right, I'm going to talk to you a minute about a project I got going on. Y'all give me your feedback on it. I don't think, I'll be 77 the 10th of May. And I don't know how well I'm going to be able to overcome this. I don't know nothing about it, never had it before, but I know one thing, it's not fun. Especially when you can't see the doctor that treats you for it from January until April the 15th. It was April the 30th. They had a cancellation, so I'm seeing them the 15th. That's a rheumatologist. It's a shortage of them across the United States. The average appointment time for a new patient is about 7 months across the United States. I've tried Nashville, Birmingham, New Orleans, Baton Rouge, Alexandria, Jackson, Tennessee. I've tried tried them all over and I'm on their waiting list. And this is the quickest one I got. It's the 15th. I had one for April the 30th, but this one was later than that, but they had a cancellation for the 15th, so I'm taking it and I'm canceling one on the 30th. So whatever medicine they're on, I'm not on any medicine for it. When it hurts bad. But then with whatever medicine I'm on, when they get me on it, I hope I'll be able to come back and start napping again. Boy, that turned out good. That just shaved that big old knot straight off there. Look at that. Gone. But anyway, what I want to talk to you about is me and Dan Collins. Just this up so you can see my face. I'm going to be like some. I'm going to look at you. Me and Dan Collins was watching YouTube the other day, and I promise you I'm not trying to do this. These guys have made a lot of money on YouTube. They got millions and millions of subscribers, and they're giving a lot of money away to people that need it and could use it. All my life, I have tried to help people. If you're a Christian, there's a thing called spiritual gift, and my spiritual gift is giving. My wife always said, my kids always said, excuse me for wiping my face, that I give the shirt off my back. And I've given to people who've taken advantage of me. I've given to people that I know went and bought drugs and alcohol, and I wish they hadn't. I thought they weren't, but I know they did after the fact. But that's on them. That's their responsibility. But these guys give money away, and they give large sums of money. They might give $30,000. They might give a car away. I don't have nothing like that. But I do have $100. I figured up at the end of the month, I can give $100 away. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start going places to eat like McDonald's and Burger King, and where these people not making a lot of money. And find a waitress to talk to a little bit and kind of find out some stuff about her. The woman working behind the cash register there, when they bring you food out, or in a restaurant where the waitress comes to your table, and tip them that $100 bill. And I'm going to get a bigger blessing out of they are, I promise you that. To see a smile on somebody's face. I've given some money away before for people that really needed it. I knew it, and there were people I knew pay a light bill or help them do something like that. But just out of these strangers out of the clear blue skies over at the ball game, I encourage you to do that. Bless somebody once a week. I mean, once a month. Just figure out if you can cut back on something. If it ain't but $25 or $20 or $50 or $1,000, whatever it is, find you a waitress and give it to her. And I know a single mom that can really use some help right now, and I'm gonna help her out, and I'm gonna help a waitress out. So probably what I'll do is I'll give her 50 and the waitress 50, because she needs some help. If you're interested, I don't know how to do this. If you know me, those of you know me real well, know I would never take your money for nothing. But if you're not the type of person, you don't have the personality. I'm sweating, y'all just gotta excuse me. It's 87 degrees. I ain't been in my shopping. This is the first time I've sat in my shop since January. First time I've sat in a chair in my shop since January. But anyway, I'm sweating, and no, I take it back. I come down there to do my video on my arthritis, and I sit in here for the second time. But anyway, those of you that know me, know I would not take your money. But if you don't have the personality, you say, well, I just can't do that. If you send me the money, I will do a video giving your money and tell them it came from you and not from me, and I'll do a video on it. But I don't know how to do this, because if you send it PayPal, I'm going to have to show it as income, I guess. Maybe some of y'all smart enough out there to tell me how it could be done a simple way, and I don't mind showing it on my income for a little while, but maybe a month or so, but I don't think it's going to be that much. But if one of you had an extra $20 or $50 and you say I'd like to help somebody, but I'm just not the person to approach them, and don't have the personality to do it, you send it to me, and we'll video it, and I'll tell them it comes from Jim Smith from Timbuktu, or Little Rabbit, Australia, and he sent it to me to forward it to you to bless you. And let's see how many people we can bless. But I encourage you to do it yourself, and let me know how it turns out. I'd love to know. I love y'all, and God bless y'all. Have a blessed day. And one other thing I'm gonna say real quick, and I don't go for this hype. I'm not saying this to scare anybody, but I watch there's a lot of junk on YouTube right now about the clips we're supposed to have. I think it's Monday and Earth coming to the end and all that stuff. Look, nobody knows when it's coming to the end but God Himself. Not even the angels in heaven knows. But there is signs, and the Bible says it will be signs. And this could be a sign preparing us, getting us to prepare for the end. It could be absolutely nothing. Who knows? But I watched some of this stuff on there, and people were typing, people get scared. It was scared to death what some of these people were saying. But anyway, it's interesting watching all these things. But if the world comes to the end, I'm fine with it. I know where I'm going. I encourage you to find out where you're going if you don't know. But anyway, I'm just saying that in case you've seen it and you're kind of panicking like, God's in control and don't worry about it. Only He knows when it's going to come to the end. I promise you that. All right, blessed day for y'all.